At present day, with the background of big data, big storage, big computing power tech, we require more and more from our computers. And as for laptops, they have to sacrifice a lot in terms of configuration. They usually have integrated graphics cards because of the lack of space available in a laptop. However, these suffer heavily in performance. Wrongdescent introduces several external video card docking stations, through which laptops can directly connect with the video cards, which greatly improve the speed of them in industrial design, playing AAA games, AR calculations, and other aspects. The following will introduce the performance and use methods of these products. RDS1. This is a fully wrapped design with the graphics card, power supply, and motherboard placed in the center to prevent them from being damaged. Here we've got the RDS2. This is an open design. The graphics card and power can be placed freely, can be freely matched, and is low cost. Here we have the RDS3. This is also an open design, but the graphics card and power supply are fixed through the adapter board. The main control board shell is designed with CNC aluminum alloy, which plays a role in protecting the main control board and also cooling. Finally, we have the RDS4. This model is also open design and has the same process as the RDS3. The only difference being is that the RDS3 is a Type-C USB 4 or Thunder 345 interface, while the RDS4 has an OCU Link interface. Users can choose different types of products according to their needs. Now we will take the RDS3 as an example for a more detailed explanation. First, we will need a graphics card. The graphics card has to be an RTX 50, 40, 30, 20 or 10 series or above, or for AMD RX 570 or above. And then we will need a suitable power supply, ATX or SFX compatible, as well as a computer with a USB 4 port and Thunderbolt 345. Install the power fixing adapter board. Align the 5th and 6th holes of the adapter board with the 2 M3 screw holes of the main control board. Untighten them with your M3 screws. Install your power cord. Insert the 24 pins from your power supply in here. Make sure they're fully connected. And then connect your 8 pins from the power supply in here. And this one. And then you can tidy up any excess cable with a cable tie. Install the power supply. This time we are using the ATX power supply for our example. However, SFX power supply can also be used. Align the 2 screw holes on your power supply with the 1st and 4th from your main control board. For an SFX power supply, it will be the 2nd and 4th. Make sure they are aligned and lock it in with your M3 screws. Just like so. First, insert the pillar into the middle one. Make sure that's tight. Fix your graphics card in here. And then screw in the head on top of your pillar. Make sure it's stable. Plug in your power supply and turn it on. Get your Type-C cable. Plug one end into your main control board here, and then the other into your laptop. Turn it on, and make sure you see this green LED light on. Install the driver for your graphics card. In this example, we will be using Windows operating system, and our graphics card will be NVIDIA's RTX 4070. First, open the Computer Device Manager. Under the subdirectory of Display Adapters, in addition to seeing the integrated graphics card of the computer itself, we will also see a display adapter with a yellow exclamation mark. Note that the driver has not been installed. If the driver had been installed before, the graphics card model will be displayed directly here. At this time, you will need to go to your graphics card official website to find the driver corresponding to your graphics card model, and then download and install it. Different brands of graphics cards have different methods of installation, so we will not explain them all here. After your driver is installed, go back to the subdirectory of the display adapter of the device manager to see it. At this time, the yellow exclamation mark will have disappeared, showing the model of the graphics card you have installed. And finally, check if the graphics card is working properly. Head back to your desktop, right-click, open the NVIDIA Graphics Console, and at this time you should see that your graphics card is alright. Now you can use your separate graphics card.